Self-care is something that we hear often as wives and moms, and we don't always know how to take care of ourselves. And I don't mean in the sense of, taking time to go get our nails done or go get our hair done, but simply asking for help because that's a form of self-care. So today, I have a story about a wife and a mom who is burned out, and her husband recommends that she take some time away, a couple of hours for a spa day. But this is a spa day that basically changed her life. Today's story is the spa day that changed everything. So it's not a long story, it's a short story, but I hope that after listening that you really understand how important it is to speak up for yourself, and ask for help when needed. Sometimes we think that our spouses or significant others can read our minds. I mean, we do wish they can, but that's not always the case. So sometimes you have to ask for what you need or ask for what you want. And speaking from experience, um, that's something that didn't always come easy for me because I was a single mom for a little while before I got married. So I was used to doing everything. And then when I got married and I had other children, I still felt like I had to do everything. And I didn't speak up and say, hey, I need help, you know? And that would make me angry and frustrated because I was always overwhelmed and tired from thinking I had to do everything. So I want you to listen to this story and then let me know what you think about it. Monica had never been good at self care. With two kids under the age of 10, a husband who worked long hours, and a full time job herself in marketing, self care felt like a distant luxury. She barely had time to breathe, let alone pamper herself. Yet, everywhere she turned, from social media influencers to her mom and friends, the mantra was always the same: take time for yourself. But how? How could she step away when it felt like everything around her would fall apart? Still, the idea tugged at her more and more as the days blurred into weeks and her patience grew thinner. One Saturday morning, while sitting at the kitchen table trying to finish a work presentation, with her daughter tugging at her sleeve for breakfast, her breaking point hit. She slammed her laptop shut and snapped. Can't you just wait 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes? Her daughter's face crumbled, tears welling in her eyes. Monica immediately regretted it, guilt flooding in like a wave. She was about to apologize when her husband, Grant, strolled into the kitchen, oblivious to the tension. Why don't you take a break today? Grant said, his tone casual, like it was the simplest thing in the world. Go get a massage or something. I'll handle the kids. Monica stared at him. You'll handle the kids? You mean like feeding them, keeping them alive, making sure they don't burn down the house? Her voice was sharper than she had intended, but she couldn't help it. This wasn't the first time Grant had made such an offer, and it always felt like he had no idea what handling the kids actually meant. Grant raised his hands defensively. Whoa, I'm just saying, you're stressed. I can take care of things for a few hours. You need a break. The word break sounded almost foreign to Monica. A break from what exactly? The never ending list of responsibilities, the constant noise in her head reminding her of everything she had to do. but part of her also longed for it, just a few hours to herself, to remember what it felt like to be her. After a long pause, she sighed. Fine, I'll go. She booked a spa day, something she hadn't done in years. She needed to stop being a saint. So she packed her bag, kissed the kids goodbye, and headed to the spa. The drive there was supposed to be peaceful, but her mind was buzzing with guilt. Her phone dinged with a text from her son's school. She glanced down at it, an email about a missing assignment. Great. Now she had that to worry about too. By the time she arrived at the spa, Monica felt more tense than ever. As she changed into the plush robe and slippers, the tension in her shoulders seemed to double down. She tried to brush it out of her mind as she was led into the dimly lit massage room. The scent of lavender and the soft music was supposed to be calming, but her thoughts wouldn't let up. As the massage therapist kneaded her tight muscles, Monica's mind raced. At that moment, her phone buzzed again. She ignored it, trying to lose herself in the moment. But the next buzz was louder, insistent. She glanced over. It was Grant. Do we have any more chicken nuggets? Monica groaned internally. She didn't reply. Instead, she put her phone on silent and turned her face into the massage table, trying to will the stress away. As the therapist worked on her back, she found herself drifting, but instead of relaxing, her thoughts circled back to home. 2 hours later, Monica walked out of the spa feeling physically better, but emotionally torn. The brief moment of relief from the massage faded as soon as she stepped into the parking lot, back to reality. When she got home, the house was a little cleaner. The dishes were washed. She could hear a load of laundry in the washing machine, but the living room was a mess. Toys were scattered everywhere, and the kids were glued to the TV. Grant was sitting on the couch, looking frazzled. Hey, how was it? He asked, trying to smile. Monica dropped her bag at the door and sighed. Did you find the chicken nuggets? He glanced at the clock, looking sheepish. No. I kind of lost track of time. I gave them some snacks, though. Monica felt her frustration bubbling up again. Snacks? It's 3 p.m. They can't live off goldfish, crackers, and fruit snacks. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how much there is to juggle. I thought I had it under control. Monica's shoulders slumped. Her anger wasn't just about the messy house or the missed lunch. It was about everything, how much she had been carrying without even realizing it. And suddenly, she didn't feel guilty for taking time for herself. She felt angry for feeling like she had to do it all. You know what, Grant? It's not about today. It's about every day. I've been running on empty, and this spa day was supposed to fill me up, but it didn't. I don't need a massage. I need help. Real help. Consistent help. Grant's face softened. I didn't realize how much you've been doing on your own, and I'm sorry. I'll do better. Monica took a deep breath, feeling a mix of relief and frustration. Self-care isn't just about taking a day off. I need to be able to ask you for help without feeling like I'm dropping the ball. We need to figure this out together because I can't keep doing everything. There was a pause, a moment of understanding between them. Grant nodded. You're right. Let's sit down tonight and make a plan. I'll take on more, and you don't have to feel like you're in this alone. For the first time in a long time, Monica felt a weight lift off her shoulders. Not from the massage, but from the realization that she didn't have to be the one to do it all. As she tucked the kids into bed that night, Monica reflected on the day. Self-care, she realized, wasn't just about getting away from it all. It was about making sure she didn't get so overwhelmed that she felt the need to escape in the first place. It was about asking for help, setting boundaries, and letting go of the guilt that came with not being able to do it all. And maybe, just maybe, self-care was admitting that she deserved more than just a spa day. So I hope you got something from this story. And I hope that what you can take away from it is ask for help. If you're married, you have a significant other, open up and have a conversation and let them know that you need help. What do you need help with? You know, you guys are supposed to be a team and work together, you know, and when one person is out for the count and don't have it or can't do it, the other person has to step up, you know? So let me know what you thought about the story. Give me some takeaways. And like I always say, if you have any ideas or any stories or topics that you would like me to talk about, let me know. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share. I would really love to get these stories out to other people and, you know, get their feedback and, you know, chat about the different topics so we can all connect and grow. All right, until next time.